Hi, my name's Naomi Jonas, and I'm going to be talking today about my career presentation on what I've done for college or my future plans for my college and career presentation. So to start off, we were told to do two self-assessment tests, and I did. And one of my assessments, the first one I did was the career coach, and my scores were 100% in finance. My education and training was 87%, and for law, public safety, and for law enforcement and security, it was 79%. Now, as we follow that on the next slide, in the career coach form, said that it was 79% in the law enforcement, and in the self-assessment on ONET interest profile, it did investigative as 24%. So they kind of coincide, which is kind of nice. My artistic side is an 8%, which totally follows through all the way. I do dabble in some scrapbooking, and I do lots of things for my kids' classes. However, no other artistic views or thoughts. I'm not very good at arts and crafts, and I'm not really good at singing or musician or anything like that. So it does make a difference. It's kind of nice. However, my career path was nursing, and I didn't have any of that in what I should be doing in my future on these assessments. As I continued into the law enforcement part in the judge and security office, I looked up administrative law judges and adjudicators and hearing officers. I looked up their salary, which is way different than I expected it to be. Their medium level is $135,000 a year, so that's kind of out there. Their starting pay is like $98,000, which is a lot compared to your everyday jobs. However, it shows, the educational requirements for it is a bachelor's degree. Some are even all the way up to, I think it was 31% was doctorate's degree, so that's a lot to take in. The job outlook from 2018 to 2028 is only a 3% increase. So, however, that does make a difference. It's harder for people to get jobs in that field because once you have a job as a judge or an officer, that's kind of what you're going to do for the rest of your life. And it's not like they need 13 judges per counties or parishes, depending on the states. They just need one or two, depending on their size. So, unfortunately, once they're in that job, it's really hard to get out of that job or change jobs, and it's hard for other people to get into that job. The number of jobs from 2018 to 2028 is about 700 jobs that they're estimating will become available and will have people take into the positions. The best school, the top rated, well, one of the top rated for Florida anyway, since that's where I live, is 24. It's rated 24th in the United States for best law school is the University of Florida. Their current enrollment just in the law department, the law program that they offer, because it's so high, is 780 students just to get into that specific program, which is remarkable actually. The tuition is about $21,000. And this is for a university, so that's pretty good compared to the other universities. That's a good, decent, average price anyways. So $21,000 for in-state tuition. For out-of-state, it's about $45,000. So luckily, I live here, so it would be okay for me. The college was founded in 1853, which I think is kind of neat. I do think the historical part of it is pretty remarkable. If you look on their website, it does show you the buildings, and there's stuff that they've restored from the history that they've built into the college itself, into the university. So it shows you a lot of their history on campus, which is nice for students to get to know. I did look up a lot of information on the program, and I do think that's neat. I wonder if the assessments are as accurate as they're supposed to be, if that should be really the career field that we go into. In my presentation, I enjoyed finding out some information. It did give me a lot more detail than I expected. We did do a PowerPoint presentation on it, and this is me announcing my PowerPoint presentation. Throughout the presentation, you will also see my works cited page. Thanks so much. Bye.